Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 10 of Stoneblock 2. Today I want to get into Draconic Evolution. And if you know Draconic Evolution, you'll know that it is power hungry. So we might have to be updating our power today. So let's get to it. Oh, between episodes I didn't do a whole lot. I knocked out a few more chickens. Hard to tell. They're still going. I almost have the redstone crystal, which is pretty much the big blocker on most of these. I think Blizz is still going. Yeah. So chickens are going well. They're almost done. I went ahead and added more, just more crafting. So I could split these up if I want, because these little pink ones here at the bottom are the controller, the crafting monitor, so you can split them out into their own separate thing, but that takes another channel. So for now, I just have two. I can craft two separate things at once, and they will parallel process a bunch of different machines if they can. And then I added in all of those, just going up to the side of the controller. So there are 32 interfaces with 32 assemblers over there. And aside from that, oh, let's see. Did I do anything back here? Nope. Not much else. I did, however, make a few more gargantuan flux storages in anticipation of needing them today. So let's go through some of these quests here. On the Draconic tab, looks like I finished one here. Oh, making the processor. And we get more phantom faces. After we spent all that hard work to automate them, just to realize we already had, what, like 18 or 24 of them? Oh, that was so disappointing. But that's okay. Oh, that's right, the seed. I went ahead and up here, changed the farm. So in this corner, oh, it's gone. It oh, that's not a good way to do it then. Okay, well, never mind that. I'm just gonna take this back. Thoughtful thing. I apparently didn't realize it broke it and replaced it instead of just picked it up, because it doesn't look like it breaks it really. That means my seed's in here. Yep. All that time. I put it in there so long ago, I've got one essence now. Oh. Oh well. That's okay. You know what? Forget it. I did run through 20, I believe, nether stars at once, and it did not clog, so the setup that we did at the end seems to work really well. The only problem is, well, it takes it, what, 20 seconds to make one? So it's a little slow. But other than that, it's pretty good. Nothing over there. Alright, let's get to it. Knowledge. Make the information tablet, alright? So if you didn't know, the main reason I want to get into Draconic is because Project E, I believe, is locked behind some parts of Draconic. Oh, we can make that. I thought some parts were. Oh, it's the collectors. And look at some of this weird. What about the tools? Tools are okay. I need to get my repair talisman. But that's why I want to start Draconic at least. Get some of the fusion crafting started. It wants this. We don't actually have Draconic dust. I don't think I need a whole lot. Let me grab a stack of it just in case. I love this acceleration wand. I have been using it like crazy. There we go. Got a book. Book which will, for now, just go in here. Do we have, what's that? The Akashic Tome? Oh, we do. Let's go ahead and just make one of them. Oh, bookshelf. Give me a bookshelf. I thought I made 4 books. Why is it complaining? There we go. If you're not familiar with the Akashic Tome, you could take your various manuals. Let's see. Now we have like actually editions. We might have the Botanial one, or 24 of them, because they're in a loot box. Yeah. And you can just craft them up, and it will insert all the books into one. So you have, right click it and you could pick which manual you want, and then if you don't want it, just left click the air. Don't do the ground, it won't work. It'll just attack the ground like normal, and then you can use any book you want. It's just good for saving inventory and keeping all the books with you. Not that you need to do it. Alright, a mob grinder. We might have an extra. Nope. So let's just make some random recipes up. We'll make a grinder, a sword, sure. We're gonna need the core. And probably a furnace, actually. Yep, you know it. So now we've got plenty of room for patterns until I start crafting a lot. Make that up for the quest. What else you want? Oh, it wants a lot of stuff. Let's see here. Core. Just pull this junk out. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, those are the ultimate speed upgrades. And a cobble gen. That's a joke. I don't think we really need anything that needs to be sped up from... Oh, dang it, what's the name? There you go, extra utilities. Alright, let's make the fusion crafting stuff. Because that's what's going to take all the power, and that's what we're going to need to make. I don't think I have lapis in... I do. Okay. So lapis I have in a compacting drawer, so that's where I'm going to get those blocks from. Iron is also in a compacting drawer, so that's fine, actually. That's pretty simple. Alright, let's see here. So we're going to need one of these guys. And I think it's going to be 10. I totally forget. That's 9. Staff of Power. 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe it's 9? Where's the chaotic shards? That's 8. So these side ingredients here are how many the fusion crafters you're going to need. For some reason 10 sticks out in my head, and I don't know why. Because these are all 8. Alright, well, we'll do 9, because that's what the Staff of Power needed. Needs 9 of them. Let's grab this and make... no, we're doing 10. Because I really do remember needing 10 for something. I just don't know what. There we go. Random reward. Ender tanks. Thank you. They'll go in there, because I don't care. Actually, that's the main thing we need. Go drop this somewhere. Oh, we'll put it back here, I suppose. Alright, so this... we're going to need on the same level. They have to be the same level. You should not be able to stack them up like this, I believe, so... yeah, I really do remember needing 10, because I had one here in FTB Academy. So we'll do 10. I also made better power conduits. They're not necessarily the best. Let's see. They might be in this pack, actually. Yeah, no, there are these things. What is that, 2 billion RF a tick? Oh man, that is crazy. This will suit our needs for now. And there. This doesn't need power. Nope. Well, that's it. Job done. Now what we're gonna do is oh, I did get a Spectre coil. These things are really cool. You can get them in the epic loot crates. They just generate a flat 128 RF a tick. Can we drop it here? No. So it's always generating power, which, you know, so is all the other stuff, because I like stuff that is automatically renewable. So let's just set these down so we can start storing a ton of power. And then I want to play with something I haven't played with in a long time. So let's go make some more recipes up. I know I made a bunch of patterns already, because I love making stuff. So, Extreme Reactors. Something I don't play with very often, but that's what I'm going to try today. So, actually, before this goes, I believe you're supposed to cool these things internally, and if I am remembering correctly, which I might not be, Resonant Ender is a decent one. Of course, Liquid Cryothium I think is the best. So what I'm going to do is just set up a tank here. Again, extract, always insert. And while we're doing some crafting, can I smelt those? No. What is this? Is it 4 to 1? Yes. So 4 pearls makes 1 bucket, so here you go. Have fun. I don't know how much of this stuff I'm going to need, so 4 stacks. There we go. And that can just go. Or we're not doing anything. I believe I have more seared stone. Because look how pitifully small this thing is. This will make it so much faster for at least melting this down. And 1, 2, 3, done. There we go. Now we can get back to crafting. Alright, so for this, we're going to need, let's see here. Well, I know we're going to need casing. Of course, we're going to make some reactor glass, just so we can see inside. And plus, we have a ton of glass, because it's free. So I know we need casing. Oh, graphite. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. There's a chicken for that. And I've got it. Alright, I totally forgot about a graphite chicken. I haven't seen it in a long time. Yeah, this sounds familiar. Probably need that. So what's that? That's casing and glass, just so we can look inside, and then a crafting component. The fuel rod. Then we need, I think, a controller thingy for the fuel rod. Let's see, this thing. Alright, we need that per stack of them. And by stack, I mean like a line that goes up like a pillar. Pillar, there we go, that's a better word. And then we need some input and output. That's these access ports. Do I have a piston? Sure do. Controller, yep, sure, that sounds like nice. Might be needing that. Flux power. Sounds good. 2. Oh, wait. This isn't crafting. This is recipes. What else we got? No, we're not doing a turbine. Coolant. Access. Yeah, sure. Okay. I don't want to do a steam one because I've never done it before and I don't want to right now. There we go. That should be, you know, roughly the stuff we need. Why? At Extreme. Why does that not show up here? That's weird. Must be called something else? I don't know. Whatever. So, I'm just going to craft a bunch of this stuff, and then I'll be back in a minute. Because I don't know how much of this stuff I want. Not offhand. So, see you in a moment. Alright, and we're back. So, in case you didn't know, the smeltery plus acceleration wand is, you know, nice. You can use it on the smeltery and it will drastically increase the speed. So I've got myself 240 buckets of resin and ender. By my calculations, that's what I will need. And we'll see. In interest of time, I have set up the frame. Yeah, just the frame pretty much. The inside here is 11 long ways by 5 depth-wise, and height is 6. Which means there are 330 blocks in here. I'm going to experiment with, you know, 15 pillars of fuel rods. And I'm no expert on Extreme Reactors. As far as I know, if it works, and you should be okay. I'm not trying to optimize anything, I'm just making one. Because it is going to be significantly better than that. It's my entire power setup. It is what, 5 generators and a spectre coil. So I've left a few holes here I'm just gonna drop in these flux taps. That's where power is gonna come out of. So I'm gonna grab 2 plugs. These, I probably only need 1, but I am not sure how much power this thing's gonna produce because, well, I don't use these things, like, ever. There we go. So just in case it produces more than 250,000 RF, which I highly doubt, I have 2 of them. I can do 500,000 RF a tick as is right now. Next, I've got some access ports. Once again, I don't think I need 4 of them. I really only need 2. I want in, and out, out. So for this, I'm going to set up a modular storage on this side. Let's get some conduits for this. The insert, and this is just one of my storage, modular storages that I have. There we go. So we're always going to extract. And over here, I figured, well, I've got chickens. So here we go. A yellorium chicken, which produces uranium. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we're going to find out. I'm going to switch these to insert mode. I'm going to leave it like that and forget about it because, you know, that's what I do. So I've got my 15 fuel rods. I'm just going to... the controllers. I'm going to drop them in the ceiling, roughly where I am going to be placing the fuel rods. Minus just a couple here in the center. We could put that one. And then the actual fuel rods. Once again, I am not claiming to be an expert here. So this may be efficient, it may not, I don't know. We're playing around. But we're going to hold a ton of fuel. There's going to be 90 fuel rods. Actually, we're going to need another entrance. Now that I think about it. Oh well. That's a problem for future me. And by future me, I mean me in like 5 minutes. So let's just... whatever, I can't use this. I'm going to have to fill this in with the Resonant Ender, and when you touch Resonant Ender, you kind of teleport. So I need to fill this up top to bottom, or bottom to top. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15. Times 6 is 90. Did I not grab them all? Reactor. Whatever. It makes them quick enough. Did I really miscount though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. That means I need more Resonant Ender. Oh, there you go. It is 11 by 5 by 7. Alright. And then I'm going to drop the controller here. The casing here. And it might almost be... Where's that? 15... 89, 30... Is that down? Does the ground have to be? Yeah, I'm just going to replace the whole ground then. So I am going to finish setting this up, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so quick update before I start filling it in. I have replaced the entire bottom with reactor casing. I think it might be under the fuel rods, needs to be reactor casing. If I replace, say, this one with glass, it'll be okay. It'll form the multi-block. So I just replaced the entire floor, as there's no reason for it to really be glass. And with that, you get a full multi-block. And it says... it doesn't give me much stats unless I try to turn it on, I suppose. But I'm going to fill in the entire inside with the resonant ender. I have 280 buckets based off of the new calculations, because I missed a row. Anyways, so let me fill this in and I'll be back again. Alright, it's done. 280 buckets of putting down resonant ender. If you want to make this a lot easier on yourself, if you're doing something similar, make yourself a reservoir. It holds 250 buckets, which was most of the reactor. I just had to refill it once from the tank. I did mess up twice, so I had to go make 2 more buckets worth, but it's done. All the way to the top, all of them solid blocks. Is it necessary? I don't know. But I did it. So now we should be able to say... you can auto-eject, I don't care. Alright, let's turn this chicken on. Extract always. Fill her up. Or is it putting it actually in it? Oh yeah, it is. There we go. Gonna go. 30% full. We speed this up just a little bit. Oh, that took a full stack and it's still low. We don't have enough. The chicken doesn't poop enough. Let's just give him a helping hand. Get some uranium. Yeah, sure. There we go. I've been gradually getting pretty used to this jetpack. There we go. Now it's full. And the rest can go away. Alright. We are generating not a lot. Not with all the stuff running, at least. What's running even? 200, 300 RF a tick? Oh, for the storage. It's got to be because of all those upgrades. It doesn't tell me. No, like refined storage will tell you how much RF a tick it's taking based off of the amount of machines you have on it. I think it's because I have so many of the crafters, it's eating quite a bit of power. Because this alone is generating 128 RF a tick, and then these are generating, I don't know. This one's 120. I don't know what that one is. Does it tell me? 84 RF a tick. That's not that great, but it's still, what's that? That's 300 right there, plus whatever these are generating. Alright, let's turn it on. Activate. Or heat. Really hot. Transferred. High heat raises energy output and coolant conversion. Core heat is transferred to the casing. Okay, well, it's running hot. You can just say that. Oh, geez. It's just generating 92,000 RF a tick. Well, there you go. That's like half that of a basic starting draconic reactor playing it safe. Does it tell me in here? Yeah, right there, 92,000 RF a tick. That's awesome. Now we can give this crafting a point. We'll put it there. It'll fill it all up. No, give me that. All right, let's try it. At draconic, what do we want to craft? Well, we want the staff of power. I don't know if we can make that yet. As long as it doesn't require dragon hearts, we can probably make it. Because we've got 46 blocks of awakened draconium. Alright, let's go through one. Let's make the sword. Because why not? Or the bow. I like the bow. Do the bow. Okay, so we need the smaller bow. And you're getting a recipe because I am lazy. Wyvern core. I don't think we have any of these cores yet. Just a draconic. There you go. You can learn that. You can learn that. All these chickens are making draconic so much easier. Then I guess a bow. Here you go. Take that and that. That'll get you a bow. Good enough. Craft. And it's done. Super simple. Alright, awakened core might be a little trickier. Yeah, of course it is. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 wyvern. That part's not bad. And then what was it, like 5 of these? Hang on. Here, this. So 5 of those will make that. This will take nothing. So we can make that guy. And then nether star. Nether star for that. Energy core for the bow. And then just 2 draconium. Pretty simple. And while that's going, let's do a little bit of counting. So I want the staff of power. And we might as well get all of the armor. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, is that it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So we're gonna need 7 more energy cores. What's taking so long? Did I not tell? Oh, there it is. Go ahead, craft me 7 for the future. And let's go try this out. I'm gonna make the rest of these by myself. How you doing? Oh, geez, look at it go. Oh. Let's see, is there... network? No. Do I have to really go to the controller now? I thought it told me the total power. Oh well. What is that? That's 2, 4, 6, 8 times 100. So that's almost a billion RF. Anyways, let's try this out. So for this, we're gonna take Wyvern tier. No, we're not. We're gonna have to craft something else first. Diamonds, cores, block. Oh boy. I have 10, that's 40. Or 20 of them, go. And blocks of draconium. Ten of those. And then Wyvern. Which we're gonna have to wait so it doesn't use these up. So let me get these ingredients and I'll be back in a second so we can actually see the infusion crafting. Alright, got all the cores. So we're just going to take them 10 at a time, throw them in. Cores, blocks, diamonds, and more cores. And then we just throw in the basic one because we're trying to upgrade all these to Wyvern tier. Charge it up and let it go. So this takes 256,000 RF. The cores will take 9 mil, and the bow will take 64,000. So it's not that bad. So I need to do this 10 times. You can see it at the bottom here. Pick that up. Oh. Whoops. I broke it. Go again. Oh, it just needs to craft. Can we accelerate this? Oh, yeah, we can. I'll take it. Can we accelerate it while it's charging? I don't think that'll work. 20, 30. No. But we can accelerate the crafting. Yeah, I love it. And then when you get to this one, you just pick this up and throw it there. Actually, if you want to save yourself time, do another one too. Oops. That needs to stay. So I'm going to finish all these, and I want to make my bow, so we're going to come back and make the bow. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, so one more miscalculation. The bow requires Draconic tier. So we had to upgrade them all again. I've went ahead and I've done 9 of them so far. So it's another 20 Wyvern cores. So I had to make more Nether stars. 10 blocks of Awakened Draconium. Pretty trivial with the chickens. Although that is about 1/5 of my total supply, I think. And then diamonds. And it's what? almost 2 million RF. Pretty simple. You start it up. Oh, I've swapped out the cable for flux points, so it should be just a tiny bit faster. It doesn't really feel it, but there you go. And so now if we want to craft our bow up, we're going to need these. So it's going to be 5 for those. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think it's only 2 cores. No, it's 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And another star. Craft. And look at it go. And of course we're going to speed it up in a second. I love that so much. Oh, no. You can't craft with my sword. That's not going to help you. So, here we go. Start. And there's our bow. It's a smaller recipe. There we have it. Not a... Oh, is this a... What was this? Not place. Here we go. Bow. Auto fire on. Oh, we don't have an arrow. We need to get an infinity enchant. But now we can just... Oh, that is so slow. It needs upgrading desperately. But we can give it these upgrades here. Draw speed, arrow speed. For these upgrades, you just need... They're all going to be the same based off of whether you do basic tier, wyvern tier, draconic tier, or chaotic tier. So each tier is the same. So whether you're doing arrow speed or dig speed on whatever the pickaxe, it's all going to take 2 apples, 2 diamonds, 2 eyes of ender, and a draconic core, and then the upgrade. And so you do that, what, 4 times? 1 here, 1 here, and then the last one's the chaotic tier, which is a lot harder. Anyways, then, we got fusion crafting done, and we got a new source of power generation. Speaking of which, how's it doing with all that crafting? Oh, perfect. It's full. Yep. I love it. I can just let this run forever because it's never going to run out of fuel. We don't need the output, but... because there's a chicken for that too, I think. Anyways then, that's it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.